Diamond here this week along with JL, bringing you this edition of Chuck and Jimmy's Outlaw Mudshow. We have a one-on-one match. Chef Lugosi going one-on-one with the man we're getting our first look at here this week on the Outlaw Mudshow.
I'm going to call my lawyer, Chuck. Mr. Jones will not be happy that I'm actually still doing this.
Dr. Gore.
You guys are not paying me enough to watch this crap.
JL, you missed the name of Chef Lugosi's opponent. It's Dr. Gore.
Well, that's different. Who's this guy?
Well, Dr. Gore making his debut here on the Outlaw Mudshow wants to make a name for himself against the best the Outlaw Mudshow has to offer.
I got my fingers crossed that this guy's actually decent for a change, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be happy with this. I am just... Who is this guy?
He's Dr. Gore.
He's a guy with generic scrubs on and a mask.
And Chef Lugosi takes him over in the hammerlock.
Takes him over in the hammerlock, Chuck.
He has the decided experience advantage, but
Dr.
Gore counters with a hammerlock of his own.
Shut up, Chuck! I'm going to stop you right there. What the hell was that?
A drop toe hold and Chef Lugosi floated over.
I have done a drop toe hold, Chuck. That was garbage. It was absolute trash. And you know it.
Drop toe hold by Chef Lugosi, and he floated over into the front face lock. But now Dr. Gore counters into an armbar.
Of course. You are calling this stuff actual wrestling moves. They are not wrestling moves, Chuck!
Yes, they are, JL. As right now, Chef Lugosi with those elbows, and he snapmares his way out of that hammerlock by Dr. Gore.
Is that what we're calling that? That is the worst move I've ever seen, Jack.
Which?
Name it!
As right now, both men circling the ring around one another yet again.
I'm gonna say something, Chuck. I really hate to do this. How in the world did you ever draw a crowd with this kind of garbage wrestling?
Well, JL, these fans, they love what they pay to see, and right now they're paying to see Dr. Gore versus Chef Lugosi.
They love what they pay to see, but they don't see much. Oh.
Chef Lugosi, a despicable individual, almost as despicable as you are, JL.
All right. I am not like, I can handle your obliviousness. I can handle your calling garbage wrestling is good. But calling me despicable is absolutely wrong.
Well,
I am the greatest wrestling commentator that ever lived, Chuck.
Well, why don't you call, if you are, then why don't you call the Greco-Roman knuckle lock that's taking place right now, JL?
Oh, that's what we're calling this.
Yes, indeed.
Seriously.
Yes, indeed.
That's what
Dr. Gore, he's trying to find a counter out of that Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and he counters out of it, and wait, he's trapped in an arm wringer and an arm drag by Chef Lugosi.
Oh, that's what we're calling it. You know what? I've been to a dump, Chuck. I've actually seen people pushing trash up onto a hill. And I'm going to tell you right now, this right here, if this came into an actual landfill, Chuck, they would reject this. They would reject this.
Well, JL, right now, Chef Lugosi he did back Dr. Gore in the corner. Now Dr. Gore takes him, but now he's back into an opposite corner. Chef Lugosi has him backed into an opposite corner here, and I can't tell if that was a clean break or not, JL.
All right. I'm going to point out the elephant in the room because it has to be pointed out, Chuck. Dr. Gore's a newcomer, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Dr. Gore is apparently not that great and is being squashed. Am I correct here, Chuck?
Well, Chef Lugosi's had the advantage on...
Answer the damn
Chef Lugosi has had the advantage on...
You don't even want to answer the damn question.
From the beginning of the match.
Come right out and say it, Chuck. Yes, he's being squashed. Yes, this is garbage wrestling. What are you pointing at? Why are you pointing at me? You do this every freaking show, Chuck. You point and you're like, woohoo!
What do you make of that arm drag, JL, by Chef Lugosi?
Let me think that over. What do I want to call that? Hot garbage!
Chef Lugosi with the advantage yet again. on Dr. Gore. He's had the advantage from the get-go.
Yeah, it's a squash match. Why a squash match? You know, we're up to 6 minutes now?
Did you see that arm drag?
Squash match.
Did you see that arm drag by Dr. Gore,
Yeah, it
JL?
looked like trash. It looked like you, Chuck. Trash.
As right now, Dr. Gore has that arm bar on Chef Lugosi. And another arm drag by Chef Lugosi takes Dr. Gore over.
That's what this is degenerated into. Arm drag after arm drag. What a wrestling match. Oh, it's
well executed arm.
Oh, yeah. Well executed? What the hell is wrong with you? Are you smoking dope?
The only person that's smoking right now is you, JL, is right now. Dr. Gore
Okay.
with a counter. And he
I'm gonna stop
He
you
hooks
right
the leg
there.
of Chef Lugosi.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Chef Lugosi putting the boots to Dr. Gore.
The frick up for a second. I'm smoking something. Every week, we watch this. It's obviously garbage. But you're like, oh, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen because I never Chuck Diamond and I'm involved in this.
JL, you need to quit smoking that cigar before you choke, because right now, Chef Lugosi takes Dr. Gore over with a snapmare, and now he has a chin lock on Dr. Gore.
Just because you can name some moves, Chuck, doesn't make this great wrestling.
Well, right now, Chef Lugosi still with the advantage on Dr. Gore. Dr. Gore showed a little fight in the beginning, but Chef Lugosi overwhelmed him. And now, Irish whip to the ropes and a clothesline, devastating clothesline, JL.
I'm not sure I'd call that devastating, Chuck. You know, I've watched a lot of, you know, over the what, 4 or 5 years that we've spent together here, Chuck, on different projects, not just the Mud Show, but other things. You have said some really ridiculous things, but you've never said anything ridiculous. What the hell was that?
Rolling elbow by Chef Lugosi. He covers him and only gets a 2 count.
That was a rolling elbow?
Yes, indeed.
Of course, you're just going to go right along with it like it actually makes sense.
Chef Lugosi, he takes a scrub off Dr. Gore. I guess he means business here, like him or not. And Chef Lugosi...
Hey, look, they look like the same guy now.
Chef Lugosi now, he has him in that fireman's carry. He could be looking to put Dr. Gore away. Yes, indeed. Samoan drop. He goes over, covers him, doesn't hook the leg, but that doesn't matter. It was academic from there. Your winner this week on the Outlaw Mudshow, Chef Lugosi, JL.
You know, I try to watch this. I really, really want to actually see a good wrestling match, but I never do. I never, ever do. And every week you're just like, oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. You're delusional, Chuck!